There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. In the busy and often turbulent journey of life, the search for serenity and emotional balance has been a constant for humanity. Amidst the ups and downs of existence, an ancient philosophical stream has endured as a beacon of wisdom and guidance: Stoicism. That's why today I will teach you 8 Stoic principles that will change your perspective on life. Remember that you will die. This phrase encapsulates another fundamental aspect of Stoicism: the contemplation of mortality. The Stoics believe that maintaining constant awareness of our own mortality could have a profound effect on how we live our lives and how we face challenges and decisions. The idea behind this teaching is that by remembering that life is fleeting and that ultimately we will all face death, we are encouraged to appreciate each moment, to value what truly matters, and not to excessively worry about trivialities. This perspective can help us overcome the fear of the unknown and focus on what truly holds meaning in our lives. Instead of avoiding thoughts of death, the Stoics encourage us to embrace it as a tool to give purpose to our existence. By confronting the inevitability of death, we are motivated to live authentically, set meaningful goals, and build significant relationships. It also helps us put daily problems and concerns into perspective, recognizing that many of the things that bother us in the short term may lack significance in the context of a finite life. In modern life, this principle remains relevant. By remembering that we will die someday, we can make more conscious decisions about how we want to spend our time and energy. This may involve pursuing our passions, being kinder to others, forgiving more easily, and facing challenges with courage. Acknowledge your mistakes. The principle of recognizing mistakes is based on the idea that we are all imperfect human beings, prone to making errors. By acknowledging our mistakes and faults, we can free ourselves from pride and arrogance, allowing us to learn and improve. Instead of avoiding responsibility or blaming others, the Stoics advocated for introspection and taking personal responsibility. Accepting and acknowledging mistakes not only fosters a deeper sense of humility, but also enables us to develop emotional resilience and adaptability. The Stoics viewed mistakes as opportunities to grow and strengthen, as each challenge provides us with a chance to learn and develop virtues such as patience, self-discipline, and wisdom. Nothing is inherently good or bad. This statement can be somewhat perplexing at first glance, as it contradicts many conventional notions of good and evil. However, in the context of Stoicism, this phrase refers to a deeper understanding of how we perceive and evaluate life's circumstances. Stoics argue that it is not the events themselves that are inherently good or bad, but rather our perceptions, judgments, and reactions to those events. This idea is linked to the Stoic concept of indifference, which divides things into 3 categories: good things, bad things, and indifferent things. However, for Stoics, indifferent things such as health, wealth, or fame are not inherently good or bad in themselves. It is our valuations and how we use them that determine their impact on our lives. Do not suffer for what has not happened. The Stoics believe that much of our suffering stems from our own negative anticipations and worries about the future. This principle is related to the practice of premeditatio malorum, which involves consciously considering possible challenges and obstacles that may arise in one's path. However, the goal is not to distress oneself with these possibilities, but to mentally prepare to face them with serenity and effectiveness if they do occur. The Stoics advise that instead of allowing the mind to wander into worries and negative scenarios, we should focus on the present and what is within our control. This does not mean ignoring planning and preparation for the future, but rather not letting concerns about what might happen prevent us from enjoying and fully living in the present moment. Contact with nature. The Stoics believed that nature provided a guide for living in harmony and virtue. By observing the workings of the natural world, they saw examples of constancy, order, and balance, and sought to emulate these principles in their own lives. They considered being in contact with nature, whether through direct observation or contemplating its laws and patterns as a way to connect with truth and wisdom. In a broader sense, contact with nature, in the Stoic context, can be interpreted as a reminder of the importance of maintaining a connection with the natural world and appreciating its beauty and serenity. In an increasingly technology-dominated and urban-distracted modern world, this teaching can be especially significant. Nature offers an opportunity for quiet reflection, tranquility, and the restoration of the mind and spirit. Immersing oneself in natural environments often brings a sense of peace and humility, which can help individuals step away from the stress and everyday worries. Stoic philosophy advocated for focusing on the essential and what is truly necessary to lead a virtuous and meaningful life. Instead of constantly pursuing more material possessions, the Stoics suggested that we should value intangible things such as virtues, wisdom, and meaningful relationships. This teaching can be interpreted as an invitation to break free from the chains of unrestrained consumerism and find satisfaction in simplicity. By recognizing that our actual needs are modest, we can free ourselves from the constant pressure to accumulate things and instead cultivate an attitude of gratitude for what we already have. In modern life, this idea remains relevant in a society marked by excess and the constant pursuit of more. Practicing moderation and gratitude can help us find greater emotional balance and a deeper sense of fulfillment in our lives. Additionally, it can contribute to a more sustainable lifestyle, both for ourselves and for the environment. The Stoics believed in the importance of living in accordance with virtue and reason, which implied carrying out our actions ethically and with virtuous purpose. This extends to the realm of work and productivity. The Stoics maintained that we should not only work but also work effectively and mindfully. Instead of rushing through tasks or being distracted, the Stoics advocated for working with mindfulness and focus. This involves approaching tasks with a sense of purpose, maintaining a learning mindset, and constantly seeking improvement. Working effectively also relates to self-discipline and self-regulation, allowing us to resist procrastination and complacency. In modern life, this idea remains relevant. In a world full of distractions and constant demands, the practice of working effectively can help us achieve more in less time and maintain a healthy balance between productivity and well-being. Furthermore, working with a focus on quality and ethics can contribute to a lasting sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Embrace your destiny. Embracing destiny and adapting to unexpected circumstances can help reduce stress and anxiety, allowing us to find opportunities even in difficulties. By maintaining a flexible mindset centered on virtue, we can live with greater resilience and contentment, regardless of how events unfold. The phrase highlights the importance of acceptance and adaptability in life. Embracing your destiny means recognizing that circumstances are often beyond your control, but it also involves maintaining an attitude of calm and resilience in the face of challenges and obstacles. Instead of struggling against what cannot be changed, the Stoics recommended that we adapt and seek constructive ways to confront situations.